Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Citizen. If you're new here, please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification button so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be first to be notified.
In my previous video, I talked about 1. Building at your own pace. 2. Not going over your budget. 3. Having a contingency reserve. And 4. Gathering all materials needed for each stage. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about point 5. Hire a trusted builder. Building a home for yourself or for a client is an uphill battle, and if you don't hire the right people for the job, you run into problems. But it could also be a piece of cake if your builder knows what he is doing. A trusted, competent builder will help you to minimize most of the mistakes, thereby saving you time and money. The more mistakes you correct about your building, the more money you waste. There will be mistakes, but those mistakes shouldn't be too dangerous to the point where you will have to pull the entire house down to start all over. Point 6. Building stages. Don't just build just because you feel like you have to get your own home. Take each stage at a time. We have so many stages or phases in building. We have foundation and the foundation footings, which form the substructure, the superstructure, which starts from where the footings end and goes all the way to where the roof is, and then the roof itself, not forgetting the type of finishings. We also have plumbing and electrical works. We can also talk about security, which includes but is not limited to doors, windows, fence walls, gates, and so on. You know, the list goes on. This is the reason you will need to tackle your building stage by stage if you don't have the money in bulk to get it done. Point 7. Cut your code according to your size. Your friends or colleagues are building mansions, so you also want to build a mansion. Don't follow blindly. There are a lot of people who did not plan well before they started to build their own homes and ended up abandoning their buildings. I have friends who have uncompleted buildings on their lands that they started 10 years ago. They are now covered with bushes and weeds because they did not plan well. They wanted something big and ran into financial problems, so they had no choice but to abandon their buildings. Choose a plan that best fits your budget. Point 8. Treat your workers with respect. In order to prevent shoddy work, you have to treat your workers with respect. Let them feel appreciated. Criticize them when they don't do things the way you want them to be done, or when they slack and not do their job. But don't forget to also praise them for their hard work. Pay them on time, but for the work they do. You can also tip them if they deserve it. Like the saying goes, a happy worker is always a productive worker. If your workers are happy, you will see results. Point 9. Communication. It's all about what you want. It's your project, so what you want is what should be done. I'm sure some of you might have experienced this already. You ask your artisans to do one thing and they do another. They always have an idea of how your building should be and know what you want it to be. Communicate what you want to be done, because it is your building, and make sure they are doing exactly what you want. You are the client, and your ideas should be taken seriously. The customer is always right. Acknowledge their input, but make sure you are getting what you want. Remember, if you don't like what has been done, you will definitely change it. And that too will cost you money. You will certainly waste money, but you want to minimize that. Point 10. Take time off for yourself to enjoy life. Nobody knows tomorrow. You and I have no control over what the future holds. There are so many uncertainties in life, and we tend to avoid talking about them. But as we pray for good health, we must also be prepared for everything life throws at us. Take time away from building and have quality time with family and friends. Life is not all about going to work, or getting everything on your list done. Taking your mind off challenging things in your life and going on vacations, spending time with family and friends will help you reduce some of the stresses. Taking time out for yourself is better stress management. These are the 10 tips to reduce stress when building a new home. If you haven't watched the first part of this video, the link will be in the description box below. Thank you all for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. Stay blessed!